What if Deku was incarnation of Sen, or Deku was Sen the skeleton? It began with Izuku born. His eye and hair were different from his parents. Yunko and Sashi made a test to see if his son, and they was surprised to see it is. So they may think that Izuku was albino, or he was mutation. Year has passed. Izuku have a little sister. Her name is Miku. Yeah, I know, not original. 5 years passed. Izuku and Miku was so close. Miku always be praised because he is a late bloomer. He has a quirk, biometric manipulation. When Deku was 4, they go to the court doctor and to see if he had a quirk. But to their surprise, he was quirkless. The doctor say, "Sorry kid, you cannot be a hero." And Deku say, "Why do I want to be a hero? I actually want to be a scientist." The doctor was surprised to see a kid like him want to be a scientist, because the doctor saw many times all the kids he see, most of them want to be a hero. Two months has passed. After knowing that Izuku was quirkless, he was bullied. But Izuku never mind of it. He just let it go. He don't care if any say he's a freak, he's a weakling, or useless. But Deku actually was learning all about math, formula, science, all that stuff. You know what? Izuku was smarter than any kid his age. In fact, he rivaled a 6th grader. In age of 5. Deku was praised by his teacher of his how he's talented and smart. People still bully him, but this because they know smarter than them all. One day, Bakugo tried to fight Deku. "Why are you still living? You should go die." Izuku replied, "And you should just suck a dick." Sorry, I cannot stand Bakugo bullshit, so I had to do that. But Izuku say, "And you want to be a hero with that attitude? Are you sure you want to be a hero? I think you should more to be a villain." Bakugo was mad to hear that, and Bakugo wanted to launch and attack. But Deku say something that makes Bakugo more pissed. If you attack me, that proves my point. Bakugo is frustrated to hear that, and he hate to admit it, but Izuku was right. So he left Izuku alone. One day, when Deku stay outside, and when he come back to his house, he was in shock and terrified to what he see. His house is burning. People's hero tried by that. Izuku ran to his house and to try to find his mother, sister, and father. But unfortunately, he found them, but not in good way. He see them bloody and bleeding to death. Iku walked to them to say, "Mom, Dad, sis." When only one voice was here to respond to him, and it was from his little sister. To say, "Big brother?" Izuku was crying and horrified to what he's seeing. And asked his little sister what happened. His little sister told him there was 5 men. One of them wear a weird mask, and all of them attacked for no reason. The man with weird mask grabbed my head and something like, "It's weird." After that man let me go, I tried to use my quirk, but it was gone. I cannot use it at all. After that, they stabbed Mom, Dad, and me, and burned the house. Izuku say, "No, no, it will be alright. The hero will come." And after that, Miku say, "Sorry, brother, but I think hero cannot save me from this." Izuku was crying. Miku said the last word to him, "Brother, please be strong." That the last breath he said. After take the last breath, Izuku was crying, horrified. He was screaming with agony. But something has awakened in him. One of his eyes starting to glow. His green eye changed to pure blue. And Izuku was knocked out of that. When Izuku was wake up, he in hospital room, white and clean. The doctor opened the door to see him and say, "Ah, you awoke, young man." Izuku asked the doctor, Where my sister? Where my parents? But the doctor say, Sorry kid, we not fast enough to save them. Izuku start crying to know his family is gone. There was a woman outside the door, and he's come in and said, Izuku? Izuku looked at her, and she know and said, Auntie? Before you think that Mitsuki, no, this is my own character. I don't know what to call him. So, and don't even try to give her a name, because she will be, you know what. Izuku auntie was sorry to know what happened to Izuku. 3 months has passed, and Izuku was living with his auntie. Izuku was in depression to know his family was taken by him. He don't like a hero because they're not fast enough, and blaming them if they're fast enough, my family wouldn't be dead. Izuku remember one thing from his mother. Izuku, I was surprised to see you do well. The fact that you were schoolless, and yet you still thrive. And Izuku say, well, I don't want to be a hero, like I said before, right? I want to be a scientist. Inko smiled to him and say, you're right. So how about we learn more? Izuku say, okay. Izuku auntie was a scientist. That's why Izuku was inspired to be a scientist. He want to follow his auntie's footsteps. Izuku go to his auntie to ask her if he can learn from him. Learn from her. Izuku auntie say, of course Izuku. And then they could start learning from her. Izuku auntie was shocked to know, and surprised and amazed to know his nephew was so smart. Izuku stopped going to school and start homeschool with her auntie. When Izuku was 8, he already graduated from high school. People started calling him a prodigy, a genius. People think that he have a smart quirk, but they were surprised to know that he was a quirkless. People see him, respect him, be a quirkless and be a sort of smartest kid they ever see. One day, deku go for a jog, and after he's come back from his jog, he see gate of his home was open, but not in a good way. It was forced to. Deku quickly ran to inside the house to see his auntie was bleeding and see a man with blue hair and a claw. He say, "What are you doing to my auntie?" Okay. "Sorry kid, but this is a job." "Let her go." "Oh, you want to save your auntie?" The man say, "So I will give you a chance." The man stepped aside and Izuku start running to his auntie. His auntie said, "Izuku, what?" But it was too late. Izuku was slashed on his back. Izuku fell to the ground. The man laughed. Say, "Man, kid, you're stupid." The man walked to his auntie, to Izuku auntie, and grabbed her. Izuku, the man say, look toward Izuku and say, "Don't worry kid, you will be with her next." Izuku tried his hardest to move, but the pain was unbearable for him. He watched as that man, using his claw, stabbed to Izuku auntie hard. Izuku was terrified by his sees. Izuku then looked at that man. The man said, So how the family members die in the end?" Izuku was confused by what that man said. And the man say, "Kid, your family was die when you young, right?" The man, Izuku, now know. The man say, look at Izuku and say, "So you figure it out, huh?" "Yup, I'm the one that killed your parents. My boss say your sister's work was amazing, so he take it. Well, whatever. In the end, you will die too." The man start laughing and walked to Izuku. Izuku starting to cry, but something waking. One of his eyes turned to black. Pure darkness. Izuku stand up. The man was confused and surprised that Izuku can still stand up. The man looked at Izuku and was in shock. Izuku's eye was changing. One of his eyes started glowing. Izuku starts saying, "It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On a day like this, guy like you can just burn in hell." The man feels shiver and something. He feels his sins crawling on his back. Without the man even react, he was stabbed by a spoon through his body. The man say, "What the hell are you? You should be reckless." Izuku walked to the man. He looked at the man with a dead look and say, "Now for your punishment. You will have a bad time." A blaster appeared. The man was horrified to see what will happen. The blaster was fired to the man. The man was screaming in agony, while Izuku looked at the man without any remorse or mercy. The man was like the Grim Reaper take his soul. The man's body was disintegrated and nothing left behind. Izuku walked to her auntie, say, "Auntie, Deku start saying, 'Damn it, damn it, damn it,' while crying." And then her auntie spoke. "Izuku, you have a curse." Izuku auntie smiled to him, say, "I know you are special." Izuku say, "What are you a word if I cannot save people I love?" Izuku auntie replied, "Don't worry, Izuku. We human, we always make mistakes, but we learn from our mistake to be better." Izuku auntie say, "Izuku, please be strong." And then Izuku auntie stopped breathing. Izuku was crying. And he was screaming in pain. He's felt this before. His eye started glowing brighter than before. Izuku was in a black void. He's confused and hear a voice. "It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On a day like this, not like me should just burn in hell. Izuku turned around to see a skeleton with a blue hoodie, and Izuku asked, "Who are you?" The skeletons say, I the one should say that, you know, kiddo. Or what should I say, me? Izuku was confused to what the men say. Deku asked, "Who are you?" The men say, Send the skeleton." Deku was confused and like he have heard that name before. Izuku sends word to Izuku and say, "Don't worry, kid. You will remember all of it." And then Sen give him his hand and say, "Shake my hand." And Izuku shake it, and over which whoopee cushion sound starting to noise up. And Izuku say, "Huh, all whoopee cushion straight again." Izuku was confused, and he wake up for what happened. He remember all the things happening, the past life of Sans. He remember a weird light after Sen walked back to the underground after freeing them. The light was purple, and when he struck to Sen, Izuku wake up in the hospital room. And Izuku remember who really is, his real name, his former life. The weakest monster, San the skeleton.